Well, Christmas is a time to indulge. It's a festive period and we all overindulge in Christmas. But maybe just to think a little bit about kind of healthier options when the big, the days and weeks of Christmas come. So in terms of snacking, first of all, try and keep snacks away from the main meals so that people, your family, are really hungry when it comes to the big meal and they're going to enjoy it all the more. So snacks can include things like popcorn, like low-fat crisps, like satsuma oranges, like unsalted nuts, for instance. And then when we're thinking about the actual Christmas breakfast, for instance, we can have cereals or porridge that are whisked up with fresh seasonal berries and maybe a smidgen of cinnamon. We can include for the main meal, then we can think about, for starters, for instance, melon or smoked salmon is really healthy and nutritious and full of protein. And then we're going to have the main course of the day. So of course we're going to include turkey, but roast turkey, if the fatty bit is the skin, so to try to limit that in as much as possible. And of course with the gravy then, to allow it to settle so that you can skim the fat off that and keep it the healthier portions for the main course. And then lots of festive vegetables on the plate, especially Brussels sprouts, which are full of fibre and really nutritious. And in terms of potatoes, if we're having roast potatoes, to keep them big and chunky so that there's less oil on them and that they're healthier. And then just in terms of portion sizes, to think about, not watching your portions so that you have enough, that you're not completely overfilled, and particularly children, so that you have a little bit of energy left over to go for a nice festive walk in the fresh air after the meal to keep you going. Then in terms of alcohol, to think about having maybe a jug of water on the table and to, yes, of course, we're going to have drinks during the day, but to mix them in with water in between times. And then of course during dessert, Christmas pudding again, very festive, lots of brandy butter on Christmas Day, but maybe limit that on the days after Christmas so that for instance, low-fat custard is a good option rather than brandy butter and cream every day. And all in all, remember to have lots of fresh air, lots of exercise, lots of sleep, and above all, to really enjoy the festive period.